After a few weeks break, we're back in Benny, heading up the South Island to Akaroa. Akaroa is a small seaside settlement on Banks Peninsula, close to Christchurch. This episode, we're staying at several seaside spots. We're just cruising and we welcome you along.
So we're just heading off again in Benny. This time we're heading up to Akaroa by Christchurch.
But not without my driver reviver. We're just popping into Karatani, which is a quaint little seaside town about half an hour up the road from Dunedin, which we frequently stop at.
Yeah.
Tide's out. Okay, time to get out and see what we can get at the shop. There's only one shop in Karatani. It was only a short wait until we received our coffee.
Thank you.
And just stopped at Wakawaiti. And Amanda's bought some eggs from the local shop.
Free range eggs. Yep, we're back in our happy place, touring and on the road again.
We've been up to Wellington for 7 weeks looking after my son and his partner's house while they went on an overseas holiday. And we've been looking after their greyhound dog and just doing a bit of tidying around the section and looking around Lower Hutt in the Wellington area. Not too much to see there, but we've got Benny back on the road again, and hopefully we get you a few videos this time of our trip up to Akaroa through the scenic route.
Our first stopover is a place that we love to stay, right beside the sea. It's been a frequent stopover point when we head north up the motorway, and a holiday place where we'd stay with our children many times as they're growing up, as they could access the beach easily. Just north of Meraki is a small seaside village called Hampden. If you didn't go off the main road, you wouldn't really know it was there. But if you turn a right and head down, you come to a beautiful beach area. So here we are, arrived at the Hampden camping ground, which we've been to a few times now. It's fairly full here at the moment with campers down the side there. They've been cleaning up the field behind me and levelling it off. And the overflow at the moment is going into behind me when you come in the gate. Anyway, we're off for a walk up to the shops. So that's the motorhome side that we're staying in, and across the road here is the camp you can stay at if you need showers and toilets. Or you can use your Kiwi Cash card in the shower room through there and have a shower, come across to the camping ground area and just pay for your shower on top of the price to stay at the NZMCA parking spot. Anyway, Amanda's got ahead of me there, she's gone up the road. Over the railway lines, no trains. I had one go through last night.
I didn't.
I heard it. For sale. It's a section that has a garage on it, and power on the garage, and I think water as well. So there you are, if you're after somewhere just to park your bus up and have a bit of extra space, not bad. Anyway, we've walked up the road, which has got a wee steep section, and Amanda's shot ahead to have a look at the craft shop, which is up here as part of the old garage where they used to do the mechanics work. They've changed into a craft shop. Found you in the sewing corner.
Found some wool, but it's,
Wait.
I don't need it.
There's a few more items for sale out the back of the shop.
It's green, it's purple.
They've got a container here full of books, small bikes, and a whole lot of plants.
$2, look, quite good.
Tensies.
Yeah, yep.
It's a very good fish and chip shop here, which a lot of people stop at, and it has a good fresh fish supply from the local area. Next visit is to Venice's Cafe, because how would we survive if we didn't have our coffee for the day? And extra points to the cafe, they're having a newspaper with a crossword Amanda can do. There is also a public picnic area, which is beside the camping ground on the edge of the beach. These are not real Mirakie boulders. You have to walk down the beach quite a way at low tide to go and see them. Time to pack up and leave Hampden. We've been staying here for 2 nights and just enjoying a bit of sunshine over the last couple of days, which is really cool. But we're going to head up via Methven somehow. See how we go. There's the odd train that goes through at night time, which can be heard from the camping ground, but wasn't really bothering us at all. There is a handy night and day shop here. They're actually selling $2 ice creams on Tuesdays as special instead of $4.50. We enjoyed one last night. After staying a couple of nights at the Hampden camp, we've moved on to Oamaru, where Amanda's got something special she wishes to check out.
Just parked up at Oamaru and going to take a stroll, check out the shops. On our way north to Methven. Oh, there's a load of sheep. They just about have their fete here, which is a Heritage Day where they all dress up in costume. Just going to take a shortcut through past the old town hall.
They've added on the back, see?
What's that?
The new bit they've added on the back.
There's a lot of restoration on the old buildings in Oamaru. A lot of Oamaru stone, which is predominantly used for building throughout the town.
One of Otago's hidden gems on the road. It's pretty magnificent with all its stone buildings.
You know, we can't resist a coffee sometime of the day, so it's now coffee break for Russell and Amanda. We're going to check out the Opera House. Friends Brendan and Annette said that it's a great spot, so we'll check it out. Target early times. Time to stock up a countdown. Just checking out the sticky buns. For those that know me will know that I love a sticky bun.
Big crumpet.
Bit of a lazy way to do rice, but it makes it so easy in the camper. Well, we've got our shopping all packed in the camper. So what's the plan now, Amanda?
So we've arrived in Oamaru and they have a Victorian Heritage Week, and sort of kicking off today, 5 days. Janet Frame's house is open, so we thought we might go and check that out.
So this is Janet Frame's house, which is on Eden Street, 56. And at the moment it's 1:05, so we have an hour to fill in on Oamaru, so we might go down the foreshore, and then we'll come back at 2 o'clock when it's open. Very good. Straight down Eden Street, down to the sea.
There's many of these wonderful Victorian homes that adorn Oamaru.
Check out one of the local charity shops. The second-hand shop's just full of rooms upon rooms of stuff. Here to another big room.
Lost its beat.
And it goes on and on and on.
But I must admit, we both really like a rummage around.
We've just come out from the Oamaru second-hand shop, and because we're getting festive, bought a little Santa. Because he's high from Oamaru. We're just heading up now to see Janet Frame's house. Janet Frame was a highly acclaimed New Zealand writer who initially lived in Oamaru and then moved to Dunedin. So.
Janet Frame lived in this house during her childhood between 1931 and 1943.
Myrtle.
She was 16.
That's
down
it.
at the local bars.
What,
So
is that
when Janet was in Seacliff,
Yep.
because Isabel had come up to join her on the course.
Is that like we had? The skylight. They just painted it all up, Russell, in those original colours, sort of. Oh, she's got knitting. That's quite big actually. There's a bar there. This is a school uniform, is it? My tacky girls. Michael Joseph Savage on the wall. There's the cooking and here's the cleaning and the... Yeah, it's quite cool.
A gifted writer who overcame an impoverished childhood littered with tragedy, New Zealand's most famous author was a woman apart from the mainstream, the embodiment of the tortured artist, a creature driven to create by madness.
Really good actually. It's just a replica of a house in the 1930s, was it? They lived there, so they just basically put it back to the way it was, an original state in the kitchen, and then there's a probably a 30-minute video that's worth watching, New Zealand on air production out the back.
Yeah, so I checked out my history when I worked in psychology with Professor Peter McCullough, and he was a new lecturer at the time when Janet Frame was taking psychology and attending labs. Oh, let's go and check out the lolly shop, which is a bit naughty, but why not? Rainbow Confectionery.
Looks like they're fixing up the front car park there. Several seconds later.
Caught red-handed.
turned off at Glenavy and I'm going to go down and investigate. It's one of the smaller fishing villages. They're fishing huts which are down at the mouth of the Waitaki. Again, it's got a little bit of a family connection to me because my grandparents used to live here at Glenavy doing salmon fishing during the year, and also they had a holiday home at the Mariki Kaik.
It doesn't actually say you can camp there, does it? So
No, it doesn't, no.
It doesn't look like you can.
Yeah.
Beware something cliffs.
Oh yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah. There's been a few fishermen fishing at the mouth here that have got into trouble and died. Got caught and swept out to sea, out the mouth. So it's one of those places that you go and beware of what you're doing.
It is, that's here.
Tsunami information. AD.
So do you fish in this river rather than the sea? Or do you
The
fish-
river and the mouth. There's a sandbar that's all the way along there, the sandbar. But at some stage the river will come out. Probably down further. We'll head back and have a look at the Waitaki huts. I might be able to recognise my grandparents' place.
Long sail. Very good.
I cannot say that I recognise any huts here, but I was 10 years old when I used to come here many years ago.
So here we are, just stopped off at the Glenavy camp. Had to fix the camper up a little bit. It had a pipe return pipe for the diesel, but it was just leaking a wee bit and getting a bit smelly. So we just replaced that, just leaving it running there to see if it improves. Most of the camping, I believe, is the crib, holiday cribs. Men's toilets and showers. There we are. Showers, $2 visitors, $1 camp members. Glenavy Fishing Camp Centenary, 4th of March 2000, and it was established in July 1941.
Shame to put the plastic tank in front of it, sort of.
Yeah, in front of the memorial.
Yeah, a wee bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't, you know.
Can't sort of see it, can you?
No.
But
It's gone over a bit.
you could move the rock, I suppose.
They'll probably get rid of it.
Okay.
Put the front there.
Hopefully Mighty Hymer's not leaking any more diesel. It's a 5-cylinder Mercedes Sprinter engine, 2.9.
He's going to use all his mirrors to get out.
Must be probably how many we cribs?
30 or 40?
30, 40 cribs?
Very tidy actually.
Yeah.
2 for sale.
We're now travelling over the flat plains of South Canterbury, where there are many farms. As you see, we're slowly cruising up the east coast, heading north in small steps.
Sail hut down here.
There's a spot down here beside the sea where you're allowed to stay. We'll go and have a wee look at it, and Amanda will check it out to see if there's any spooks. Got to pass the spook test. Is that right, Amanda?
Yeah, maybe. I'm reserving my judgment.
There's a Freedom Camping sign up here.
Leave the camp as you find it. Limit stays at any one, maximum of 2 nights. The period shall not be extended in any calendar month.
The road goes up onto the beach here, and I think you can park around the middle, but we will tuck ourselves up here with a sign. Up. Up. Bit bumpy.
Got rubbish here.
No spooks.
That was a bit weird.
There'll be somebody else
It's
here.
not really a proper camping area.
And just scope the joint. Yeah, so there's this area in the middle here that people park. There was a few bushes and things there before. My Maddie council put some rubbish bins in. Being used. Although it's basic, we really appreciate the councils providing these spots for people to camp overnight. While we didn't spot any spooks, it was nice to see a few other campers come and stay the night as well, so we weren't alone. We feel it's safer when we stay at these places during the week rather than the weekend. On saying that, of all our time camping, we've never had to move on from these sorts of spots by anybody disrupting us in the middle of the night. Thanks for watching. Catch you next episode.